Coast to coast with like 7 seconds to go. Coast to coast.
When he was back with Columbus, it had the issue of great year, horrible year. Great year, horrible year.
He might have one of those families that are like, well, you're not going to make it as a skater, so like make it as a fighter.
I would think it was the coach said that any player could be healthy scratch at this point.
I got nachos, and instead of getting nachos like cheese and salsa, I just wanted 2 cheeses. And they said that was an upcharge now. So I'm mad.
You can't stop me now. Try and stop me how? Try to break up my old band with everything that I've done.
Sure has been.
Casey just got spooked.
I'm excited. It's good to be back. Only a few more of these left.
True. Yeah, so we have this week, and then next week is our last of a group of 4, and then 3 of us are just going to play it by ear as we head into playoffs here. Alex Verco, Phil Tremblay.
Yes, sir.
Marek Robinson.
Hola.
Casey Freeman.
What's up?
Why did you sound like hesitant on, like you couldn't remember her last name there? You're like, Casey Freeman?
That's how I've always introduced her the entire season.
I know, I'm just making fun of you. I'm on timeout. You put me on timeout.
We have, believe it or not, when you don't talk about hockey for about 10 days, stuff kind of happens. So we have to quickly run through a lot of topics here. Flames, Leafs, playoffs, watch standings check, WHL, PWHL, a little bit of Cougar stuff in relation to the AHL.
That's exciting.
And also Phil's going to talk about his weekend during the hit minute. But we're going to start with the Flames, who have officially been eliminated from making the playoffs this year.
Thank God.
For the 3rd year in a row, he says, half convincingly.
Yeah, but at least like this time it was decidedly.
Yeah.
We weren't like trying to fight for it.
No.
Thank God.
Yeah, that I kind of, it wasn't, a thrown away game against Nashville in the shootout where for some reason we threw out Nick Ritchie.
Wait, was that like 2 years ago in like 2023?
I believe so.
I was at that game. That was crazy.
I think that was during the life of this podcast.
Because they were both, I think they were both fighting for a playoff position at that point.
Yeah.
But I think it went into like a million rounds though of the shootout.
I'm pretty sure it only got to 4 or 5.
I didn't think I feel like it went long though, but
it just felt long because you're watching Calgary Flames hockey brought to you by Scotiabank.
So now I'm curious to see what the Flames do if they now that it's officially done, let the kids play because the Wranglers are garbage right now.
They are. They're not making the playoffs.
Let's pull up everybody. Why not? Let's see Kyle Walker in a Flames jersey, everybody. I want to see it.
I was just about to check his cap friendly to see if he's actually signed to an NHL deal or not.
No, he's not.
I don't think he is, which sucks.
I think it's still a PTO, isn't it?
In the A, I don't think so.
Or no, he was loaned to the Wranglers from the E on a PTO, and then the Wranglers were like, actually, you're in.
Yeah, so he's on a PTO. Yeah, he's on a PTO. I guess we can do this now rather than at the end.
Sorry. I Googled Kyle Walker. There's also a Kyle Walker that plays in the English Professional Football League. Mm-hmm. He's 35 from Sheffield.
Is he single?
I don't know.
Is he single?
He's older than 18, if that helps.
I just said he's 35.
Yeah, he probably owns a house.
And
it doesn't say anywhere on Wikipedia if he has
a house.
No.
His net income.
A wife. Or kids.
I'm not seeing anything about him being there long term, so I imagine he's just trying there to impress, and then hopefully he stays in town here. That'd be awesome if he did. Friend of the show, Kyle Walker.
Yeah, he's been on this show.
Yeah, a couple of times. Wish him all the best here in Calgary, and if that doesn't go well, then in Reading.
So yeah, it is a PTO with the Wranglers.
Yeah, it is. And getting back to the NHL organization with the Calgary Flames, I was hoping we had a bit more time to do a bit more of a post-mortem, but we were kind of pinched for time, so I'll just do it pretty. I'll do it pretty broadly.
Ave Maria.
I am. We're pinched for time. Phil, sing Ave Maria.
I did.
The whole thing.
I don't know the whole thing.
I don't know the whole thing.
It's just a good funeral background song.
So,
The go-to, some would say.
they finished 31 in goal scoring. They finished 31st in the season for goal scoring across the entire league,
Honestly,
which is down from last year.
That confuses me because they just got eliminated in the last few days or whatever.
Well, because the Pacific has been buns. The Pacific has been so incredibly bad.
Yeah.
They were 29th last year.
Okay.
Granted, we're doing this with, 6 games left?
Something like
Ish?
There's only 6
I think
games
less-
left?
It could be
Give
even
or
less
take,
than
yeah.
What?
They have played 77 games, so there are 5 games left.
Where did the time go?
So it's pretty safe to say that Calgary's going to stay probably in that bottom 30, which is worse than last season. They finished 29th. So they are fully on the downswing, which is awesome because that means to make a downswing, you got to come back on the upswing. And they have the draft capital to do it.
So right now we're sitting at...
That's assuming they do it right.
I have faith in Conroy.
He's
He's drafted pretty well so far.
We have an 11.5% chance if it ended now, which please end it. If it ended now, we would have an 11.5% chance of drafting first, which is good.
Yeah. Calgary finishing, or at least quote unquote finishing. Calgary sitting currently second last, only higher than the Vancouver Canucks in goal scoring.
Wow.
And it's almost as if this has been one of the issues during the life of this podcast is goal scoring. You have solid goaltending in the back now with Wolf and Cooley. Cooley solid backup. Wolf, as soon as he gets his legs under him permanently, he's definitely paid to do so. So we're definitely open for that going forward.
It is the first year though, so has the
Yeah.
new deal even kicked in yet?
No, I believe it kicks in next year.
Oh, so he just has to be good next year.
Yeah, and again, like I'm not saying it to kind of dump on him or anything, but
Why is Wolfie crying?
He
just got dumped on.
he's making so he's in the second year of a 2-year deal. So yeah, starting next year he's on the team for 7 years. That's $7.5 million. He's gonna take him till he's 32. So that 7 years is probably the window.
Yeah, well, Calgary needs to do something.
Yeah.
in 7 years, hopefully we can get
Gonna be
something done.
32 in 7 years. Devin Cooley?
No, Dustin Wolf.
Dustin
Oh,
Cooley's
sorry,
Dustin
okay.
Cooley's 32 in 7 years.
Okay.
Cooley.
So did you say
Devin.
Dustin?
Sorry,
Cooley?
Devin.
Dustin Cooley.
Dustin
Sorry.
Devin
Wolf.
Cooley's older.
Devin Cooley.
Okay, that was very
Dustin and
confusing to
Devin.
me. Sorry.
Devin Cooley's 28. Oh, he's not that much older. He's 28.
That's not bad.
Okay. Sorry about that.
So he'll be 32 in 4 years.
So as I said, the draft capital for the Flames across the first 3 rounds over the next 3 years, they have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 14, 16, 17, 18 picks in the next 3 rounds over the next 3 years.
I like it.
That's
a whole team.
That's an entire roster of teams.
Plus, we drafted pretty damn good last year too. So
New team, who this?
new team, who did?
So if it's done correctly, this is a team that can get kind of on the come up here, not probably in the area of 2028, 2029.
Oh, great. Maybe I'll be able to afford a singular beer at Scotia Place by that time.
You'd hope
I
so.
doubt it.
We're going to be begging for $15 beers when Scotia Place opens.
Is beer actually $15?
At the Dome, yeah.
The good old dome foam.
$13.75, I think it is. But now that's going to probably
What is
be
it?
like
What is it during happy hour?
6.
Yeah.
It's
Nice.
awesome.
Whoa.
But now the $13.25 is probably going to be the happy hour price at Scotia Place. Basically, what we need though, like to get this whole like attitude of drafting well and rebuilding nicely. Like I know we drafted well last year and the year before with Marek, but we need some luck to come our way. Finally, maybe for the first time in what seems like forever, some luck could fall Calgary's way.
Should we do the draft lottery simulator again?
I'm doing it right now. Hey, we did it.
Really?
Yeah. Let's go.
I'll do one as well.
Where are the Canucks in that one?
They dropped down to third.
In mine, Calgary dropped to 5, and San Jose moved up to second.
San Jose is
What?
probably the team to kind of emulate here
How is San Jose going to do that?
They're bad.
because
Well, they're not bad, but they're not good.
I'm surprised Ryan Warsofsky hasn't gotten any more consideration for Jack Adams voting, considering that they, I'm pretty sure, finished last year.
Yeah, and now
they're
theoretically still could make playoffs.
They have to make the playoffs in order for him to get
I still
votes.
think
but
if we're going off of that logic, that you have to give it to Dan Muse in that logic way.
That's true. Penguins are nuts
Just because they
right
are
now.
actually like firmly in a playoff spot.
again, like
I still think
but
he's not
he-
going to win it. It's going to go.
yeah,
to,
he-
it's going to go to Lindy Ralph.
like he's gonna get votes.
Yeah, it's going to
But like
yeah.
Ryan Wars, like I've heard Dan Muse's name in this conversation. I haven't heard Ryan Warsofsky's name at all.
Mm-hmm.
be fair. But like again, they're not really like a playoff team when you look at
Vibes
them.
are good though.
No, but
True.
like going from last to in the conversation,
I guess.
Like having people want to play there.
or going from last back-to-back years
But
to
that's, like-
getting in the conversation.
I
well,
think
then
having
you get the
people,
first and second overall. That's kind of how.
having people want to play, wanting to play there. I think that goes more into the GM's hands than
That
like,
I would agree.
my
I think
career
it's a culture
hands,
thing
I
as
guess.
well.
Yeah.
In San Jose, it really seems like that's a good place to be.
Doubling back to the Flames before we jump off of that completely. Your goal scorer is Morgan Frost. That should not
He's
be
been
a
on
thing.
Fire. He's been on fire
He's-
since the trade deadline.
He's been great. Same with Strome.
Strom's also been
Strome and Mata have to kind of get with the program a little bit here because they're good. They just can't be good right now, please and thank you.
Our top goal scorer right now has 21 goals this season.
It's crazy. I think
That's
Dallas
like
21
has,
as
goals
much as
in
Ben
77 games.
I
I
think
think
Dallas
Cano's a little
has
bit
two
less.
30 goal scorers on
close,
the
though.
team.
Anthony Mantha has more goals than
How many goals does Ben have?
Ben. I think it's
17, 18? He would, if he has 18 goals, he would be the second top scorer on the Calgary Flames.
Ben Cano has 17 goals.
He would be tied for the second top scorer on the Calgary Flames.
You know, former Flame Anthony Mantha he would lead the Flames in goals with more than 11 of your top guy.
that's so crazy.
I love Anthony Mantha.
That's so crazy. Do we want to take a look at if the playoffs started today?
Sure.
You guys want to hear some fun matchups?
I would love to hear some fun matchups.
I already
Phil.
know one.
I'm on the edge of my seat, Phil.
So starting on the West is Casey Freeman's favorite, Colorado versus Nashville. Easy 4-0 there for Colorado.
Yeah, it's a wasted week for
That's a
Nashville.
wasted week for
It
Nashville.
always is.
And
But
then-
anytime they
Hey,
make
Colorado
playoffs, it
has
always
slipped
is.
up a bit recently, though, compared to how like dominant they were.
What, have they lost like six games at home now?
Oh, something like that. I don't know. They lost to the Blues, so that's something.
Yeah, fair enough. Next one. This is where the bloodbath begins. Dallas versus Minnesota.
That's confirmed, by the way. That is
that is happening.
That is guaranteed to happen.
That sucks.
Oh yeah, because those are
Yeah,
two teams that
always.
could.
That should be theoretically that should be the Western Conference Final.
That's what I
think.
said. Yeah, that or it would have like at least
Or
a
the second round.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least not like you can't send one of those two teams home.
In the
That.
first round. And then finally, we get a break from Edmonton versus LA because LA stinks. And it'll be Edmonton versus Utah
Ooh,
That
for
would
the
actually-
first time
I
in
actually
Utah's history.
I think that'd be really good.
that's
That'll
cool.
be fun. And then to finish off the West, we have Vegas versus Anaheim.
That one's underrated.
I think that one is also
I think
underrated.
Anaheim can
Yeah.
kind of cause some damage there.
I think
Yeah.
that'll be a fun one.
Especially
and
with Bill
as
Stahl.
as a Flames fan, we want Vegas to get bumped by Anaheim there because then we get a better draft pick from Vegas's pick. Going to the East,
Sure, that's what I was thinking too.
and also we hate Vegas in this house.
Of course.
Tampa Bay
In
versus
this house.
Boston.
Ooh.
That one's gonna be good, but I don't think Swayman can keep Bruins into
Guys,
it.
I actually forget half these teams exist. Minnesota, haven't heard from them at all this season.
They've been so good.
Quinn Hughes trade.
That's it. The ghost followed him there. That's all I got.
And then we have, which I think this one's underrated, Buffalo versus Montreal.
That one's gonna be so good. I think Buffalo has the edge. I think this is.
I think Buffalo does have the edge.
I think they make it in. Buffalo's gonna cause some damage.
While we're here with Buffalo and Montreal, Buffalo is in the playoffs for the first time since the 2010-2011 season.
Wait,
How old were you guys?
Wait.
I would have been 11.
Yeah, I would have been turning 12 that summer.
I would have been turning.
In 2010.
Yeah.
6.
Wow.
I was 16.
Crazy. Anyway, I think that's an underrated matchup. That'll be fun to watch.
Just before he moves on, I want to pull this up.
Sorry, I was going to say they lost in 7 games to the Flyers, and I was going to quiz you to see if anyone could name anyone from that team.
No.
The Flyers?
2010 Flyers. Steve
The-
Mason.
No, the Sabres.
The 2010 Sabres.
Oh,
The
Jason
Ryan
Pominville. Nathan Gerby.
Jack Eichel, probably.
No. 5 years.
Jason Pominville.
5 years early.
So
Tyler Myers.
current Sharks GM Mike Greer was on that team.
Oh, I did know actually. I did know that.
Tyler Ennis.
Patrick Aleem, Jonas Denroth, Nathan Gerby, you said, is on there. Flames legend, his name was just on my screen, Jordan Leopold. also on that team as well. This is a team that I cannot believe made the playoffs, and I can't believe that it's been a decade and a half
since they
last
crazy.
made it. That's nuts. As you were saying, Phil, go ahead.
Okay,
Well,
and then
I was gonna say, do you want to know who the leading goal scorer was in 2010, 2011?
I can name it. We're gonna say Corey Perry.
Yeah. Can you guess
I
how many
wouldn't have
goals?
guessed that.
How many goals do you think Corey Perry had in 2010, 2011?
700.
61.
No, he wouldn't. I don't think he ever hit 60. Let's
26.
go
60.
53.
He had 50.
Dang.
Jerome again was 7 behind,
Jerome?
43.
Damn.
Phil.
Moving on, I think we have another series that's going to be a waste of a week for one of the teams, Carolina versus Ottawa. I think that's going to be.
No.
You don't think so?
No,
you think Ottawa can hold the candle to Carolina?
I think
Yeah.
if Omar can play average, Ottawa, like, as much as I don't like the guy, Brady Tkachuk is a playoff guy.
This is a series
That's
of
true.
goaltending. This is a
That's
series
true.
like that lives and dies by each team's goaltending.
It's like Carolina's going to bring your hot offense, and then the Sens are going to have both that and a bit of physicality.
But that's been the issue with Carolina the last few years is they've been so good, but like their offense hasn't been that good. They've been a
I
defensive
don't know.
team because they've
I
only
think
gotten like 2 or 3
that one I
winning
think goes-
Stanley Cup playoff games with only 2 goals.
I think they can.
True. I think that goes, but I think that's a game. No joke intended. I think that is a game 6 or 7 type of match.
It's not so far. It's not a wasted week.
No,
You don't think so? Okay,
No.
okay, fair enough. I'm wrong.
No.
And then we get a rivalry series in the round 1 on the East.
Oh,
The Pittsburgh Penguins.
This is gonna be sick.
This is gonna be
versus the
so fun.
Philadelphia Flyers.
this show is going to be the most
Philadelphia's
toxic
good?
for the first round. This show is going to be
So
incredible.
no, but then in the last month, yes.
Okay.
This is going to be the most toxic show if we get this series. It's just going to
That's so
dissolve into
fun.
me and Merrick yelling at each other.
Ben,
He's
Ben
on
Kindle,
my team.
I
Yeah,
will be
I
on
know.
Merrick's team on that one.
Yeah,
Whose
I'm
team
not
are you
gonna
on,
lie.
Casey?
I put Pittsburgh. I could name like a few Penguins. I could name
So
2
you just-
I
Philadelphia
hope you
Flyers.
could name.
So you say you
a
hate
Penguin.
Pittsburgh?
No, I think I would be Pittsburgh.
Oh.
I would be on
Ben
Pittsburgh's
Kindle,
team.
game-winning goal, all 4 wins.
How about just Ben Kindle playoff goal would be sick.
Give
All
Ben
4
Kindle play.
game-winning goals.
Yeah, he's gonna take inspiration from his old teammate Ethan Moore and win and score all 4
I
series.
don't. I'm
winning.
so excited, dude. And we have, and also people are drawing comparisons to Murashov and Matt Murray because they've had similar moments up until when their full rookie year would start, i.e., in the playoffs. And if you know what happened to Matt Murray,
Yeah, he went off.
and
They won the cup.
he's following that path, which is quite funny.
Do you know the last time, Merrick Robinson, that the Penguins and Flyers faced each other in the playoffs?
Would have been either the year they went and lost in the finals or 2013, 2014.
2018.
Oh,
that's not that long.
oh, that was
ago.
our last playoff win. Yeah, that was the last.
Pittsburgh beat Philly in 6 games.
Yeah, so that's the
Ben
last.
Kindle, Conn Smythe incoming.
Could be. I mean, if you want. I mean, maybe.
None of these games are really close. 7-0, 5-1, 5-1, 5-0, 4-2, kinda, and then 8-5.
That's
Oh yeah. Ooh. We were basically like if whoever won that Washington Penguin series was winning the cup.
Yeah.
Like that year was guaranteed those.
Yeah, that was Vegas' first year. Fun fact.
Hey, I was rooting for Vegas back then, but that's
Obviously, some of these matchups can change.
no, it wasn't.
I think
yeah.
there's possibility for some of these
Islanders
matchups to
can
change.
go into where Philly is. I don't think anyone's catching Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh will be
Pittsburgh's
fine.
pretty solid.
Like I think they play tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday. Sorry, losing track of the days.
Well, the only team that can catch Philly is Columbus.
Yeah.
Come on, please.
So like, and genuinely, well, Pittsburgh wins 1 game more in, which means I think we guarantee either second or third. And
Winning
the only
is
thing
in
that
second.
changes in those positions is you get 1 extra game if needed.
Home
at
ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Either way, I like it.
like,
Are any of
I'm so
these-
of course the year I'm graduating and leaving uni, Pittsburgh makes playoffs. I go in, they make playoffs. In uni, no playoffs, and then out.
Are there any of these matchups that you guys would like to see change?
Change?
Yeah.
Boston, Tampa.
How would that work out? That would.
I'm
work
just happy
out.
Vegas isn't there at all.
They are.
What?
Edmonton plays
Oh
Vegas.
yeah, no. Anaheim plays Vegas.
Oh
It'd be
yeah.
pretty
So I want
impossible
Vegas
for
out.
Boston.
Oh right, Boston can't play Carolina. Right. Or
What? They're not allowed.
well, Boston's really high in the. Can Boston catch Buffalo or Montreal?
Can Boston catch Buffalo or Montreal? No.
Theoretically,
Like,
I want Boston, Montreal.
is it
no,
very?
they've only got 3 games.
They have to win out to have
to
a
win
chance
out.
at catching them.
If they win out and Montreal loses out, they tie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I would like to see San Jose in the playoffs.
I would also like to see.
So
San
who
Jose
was the
in
last in the?
I wouldn't mind to see LA in the playoffs.
in the East, West.
In the West?
I think it's a,
West.
East. You said West.
I think it's a
San Jose
battle.
would have to jump frog Los Angeles and pass Nashville.
I'm
Yeah.
cheering for Los Angeles to make playoffs, so I have more content.
So San Jose is currently 4th in the wild card race. They are 3 points back in Nashville and 2 points back of LA.
With a game in hand on LA and 2 games in hand on Nashville.
It's not impossible.
It's definitely
Wait, LA?
definitely possible. But then that becomes a waste of week for San Jose because they will get crushed by Colorado.
Oh yeah, like it's
Dude,
wasted week for
everyone's
anyone.
gonna get
Dude, my
crushed by
website
Colorado.
just pulled up the standings to January 9th. I was so confused for a second. I was like, dude, Utah's in the wild card spot. Like, what are you guys talking about?
You what?
Utah is in the wild card
No,
spot.
No.
Oh, the second wild card spot.
Yeah, that's what I was just like, what is going on?
I'm like,
There we go. Okay. I was like, did Nashville play yesterday? Oh, yeah, they won 5-0 against Anaheim.
I
ironically.
feel like Nashville's been very similar to Calgary. Like they're very similar calibers, always almost making playoffs and like making pushes at dumb times in their season because
Well, like, they almost went far, but Vancouver stopped them because that game went to that.
yeah,
series.
but that was in like the first round and like Vancouver was just being classic Vancouver, I feel. But
Yeah, you guys remember how fun the Jets run was last year
yes.
when like they score with like 3 seconds left to tie it in Game 7, and then they won in overtime.
against who?
The Blues in Series 1.
Oh yes, okay, yeah.
I'm attached to it because I also went to that was the first playoff game I've ever went to,
That's
the
cool.
Winnipeg Whiteout, and it is like
That would have been cool.
it was electric.
I would say I think the streak will continue. That there will not be a Canadian Cup winner this year.
Montreal.
I don't know about Edmonton,
oh, I
but
forgot
low
about them.
key Ottawa. I don't know if Omar can just like randomly turn it on and they get all their defensemen back.
There's
They've
a lot of what ifs.
they've.
That's, yeah.
I'm just saying, but
Because
like,
you're not winning the Stanley Cup with Carter Yakimchuk.
Is
hey,
he playing?
we're gonna win the cup with Ben.
Is he still? I don't even know if he's
Yeah,
still
because
playing.
well, they just got sent. Dude, they had like out of their 6 starting defensemen, 5 of them were injured.
I know, but like last I heard of Yakimchuk, he got his bell rung and missed a game or 2.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, but they got like, I think they have all of them back except Shabbat. But I honestly think Ottawa's team is built for playoffs with like the physicality, except for like Tim Stützle, but like whatever. But
Physicality, you have Greg Kachuk,
Cousins, Nick Cousins,
Yeah,
not
not
Dylan.
Dylan.
Cousins, yeah, but like their team is just
My
physical. When
favorite.
I was watching them against Pittsburgh, they were like, they finished every check, every player, even Stützle threw the body around.
I think Ottawa would be in tough here. I think they'd have to pull off a Montreal-esque finals run.
I also think Montreal is fully capable of just taking over games. Like
100%.
that Buffalo one is so up in the air.
Because you have Dobish and Fowler, and like that's pretty solid goaltending. You have the scoring. Cole Caulfield ruined my my money league.
I just want to see Tage Thompson do because I think that guy is going to turn up his physicality, and that guy's huge.
That guy is huge.
He's a big guy.
He's just going
4
to-
games
How much
also.
does he weigh though?
Tage
I
Thompson.
can imagine he's like 60 pounds.
He's a big guy.
He's tall, but like, look at that skinny neck.
He is 220 pounds. He
That's
can,
not nothing.
That's not that. That's
yeah, but
that's
if that
pretty light for
if
6'6".
if that thing is moving at you
That
at
thing?
20 at least
Damn.
20 kilometers an hour,
What?
it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, like it's not gonna knock over Mike Matheson, but Cole Caulfield.
Bye bye.
Yeah,
Fun fact: his middle name is Nathaniel.
he's gonna get hit into the third. He's TNT.
Who is their
TNT.
do they have any hard hitting? I know Darlene's very good at like the little hip check. Who would be like the big hitter that would like have those type of highlights if that in the playoffs? I know Clifton for Pittsburgh would just get into fights. But
Where's Zach Bogosian at? Is he in Minnesota?
Is he still playing?
I thought he was.
I mean, McAvoy throws the body around.
Yeah, but McAvoy also has no teeth anymore.
I-
Buddy's been going through it.
I feel
No
bad.
teeth, no brains.
Well, what team is Gudis on? The Ducks? Oh, who do the Ducks play? Vegas?
Vegas.
Yeah.
Zach Bogosian.
I wouldn't mind to see Captain Elbow and Mr. Gudis do their thing. That would be quite funny.
Zach Bogosian has played 41 games this season with
for
2
who?
goals, 4 assists with the Minnesota Wild.
Okay,
good for him.
that's what I thought.
Phil,
He's a +8.
What would you say if you saw Jacob Trouba, Captain Elbow come out and Radko, Terrier, MCL, Gudis against the Vegas Golden Knights? How would you feel about
I'd
that?
be very excited.
I would be encouraged to see some physicality.
I'd be like, please play Carter Hart.
Trevor Zegras, just slash somebody, please.
Jamie Drysdale. Oh, sorry.
Is there any other stuff we wanted to get to in the playoff picture before we move on?
If Detroit misses, how long does Stevie Yzerman keep his job?
About 36 hours.
Okay.
Wait, you think so?
Yeah.
Dude, they
You
had
guys are planned, baby.
You
You
have-
guys are planned.
they were basically on lock. Like if I go to March
At the beginning of the
1st,
season. Okay. That's
March 1st in the standings. Okay, they were in the wild card. But like in February I swear they were like super solid.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, in February they were in third. February 1st they were they were second in the division. I think they were first in the division at one point for a good while too. I can see why they're mad.
36 hours.
Yeah. Over or under?
Staying in the Atlantic, we haven't talked about Toronto that much since their GM was fired.
That's fine. That's great. It's a great thing.
Okay.
Do we remember,
Probably
as
not.
as a class, how mad I got when Don Maloney was in front of a camera and talking?
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah, I
a
remember
lot.
that one.
I don't, but I can probably guess you were mad.
Keith Pelley, MLSE president and CEO, got in front of some cameras this past week, and this topic has been talked to death in Toronto circles. We just haven't had a chance to touch on it yet. This man is so incapable
In general.
of his current job responsibilities. It is baffling.
I actually think that's like 90% of men. So,
Wow.
like, it really, like, look at these players who should be getting like 80 goals or what is 80 goals insane? You guys?
Yeah.
No, that is like that's
Okay, like
that
60
has-
goals.
That's still insane. That's still very.
Okay, like 50 goals.
I would
That's
still
they're
say
not
good.
living up
that's
to
still.
their potential.
I wouldn't say that's moderately
true.
good. That's I think that's. There's only two. No, there's only one player in the NHL right now that has 50 goals.
Were stats a lot different back in like the 2010s?
Yes.
Okay.
You should be scoring
Also,
5 goals per
like,
million
you get- if
dollars
you-
in your contract.
Getting near 100 points in the 2010s was like almost unheard of at times. Like Jamie Benn won the MVP or the
Art Ross with like 80
with 87 points or something like that. Yeah. So like people get like offense has been its biggest now.
Oh.
But I don't think people are ever scoring 80 until it was like Wayne Gretzky times.
You should, yeah. So if you're making this much money,
Look it up though.
you should be scoring 5 goals. If you're a forward, you should be scoring 5 goals at least 5 goals per $1 million of your contract.
Definitely.
Oh, so then by
Huberdeau
that-
should be scoring at least 50 goals
Okay,
a
wait.
season.
So wait, how?
I don't
say that
think
again.
that's crazy.
Say that again.
That's not his role.
I just want to wait. I want to compare someone.
So
Take someone who
For
makes
every
2.5.
$1 million,
So take 2.5 as an example.
2.5.
Times 5.
So
So you have to score 15 goals.
at least,
Oh, okay. I'm talking about Anthony Mantha, so he's doing great.
yeah.
So
At
by your
least.
logic, Anthony Mantha would be playing as a $5 million player.
Sure. I didn't think much when we took off with this, but I think that's fair. If you're playing,
Whatever the math.
I was thinking more on the lower side. Like mostly was thinking of Jonathan Huberdeau.
That's okay. I understand.
But yeah, anyways, men can't do shit.
Okay. Well then.
I didn't know you were a misandrist up until now.
I am a lot of the time, unfortunately. It's just, and then I give people a chance, and then I'm like,
And then they blow it,
no,
probably.
yeah.
Most of the time.
But no, actually, like the people I work with are great. I'm thinking about, I'm thinking about
Mostly
general
the people in
you
this
work
room.
with.
You're thinking-
Honestly, she's probably talking
You're thinking about the general man?
The casual man.
Yeah.
The man's man.
Yeah.
You are a regular guy.
Think-
you
man's
can
man.
enter a space. You can enter. You are a regular guy.
Think of a man.
You can
Him.
complete that
That
transaction.
man.
That man. That's a man's man.
It's just so funny though, seeing that like normal men don't live up to their potential, then people who get paid $1 million for their job also don't work up to their potential. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Like it's just like
So
we're all the
I'm
same.
a disappointment. Got it.
No,
Me too. You at least have time to change that, Marek.
it's just like the average, like any
young
average
guy.
man could just be whatever this guy's role is.
Sorry, I'm a little confused. Phil just called me young guy. I don't know.
Young
Yeah,
guy.
Okay.
You are a
Big
regular
guy.
guy.
Young
You can
guy.
enter a space. You're a regular
Like
guy.
I don't know. It's just
You can
the
do
bar
that
is very
transaction.
low. I find for men in most of their careers choices.
So, like,
Let's keep going into this. Let's keep doing this.
I'm okay. Are you
Let's
sure?
dive in.
go into what?
Casey, can you elaborate a little more?
Casey, explain.
Casey,
Casey, lay down the law.
So like,
Camera's
well,
on you.
anything like, so I'm like anything I watch, then I'm like, oh my gosh, that husband's being so sweet. He's doing the bare minimum at that point, and I'm like, oh, he's being so sweet.
I need context.
Okay, like
I have
so I watched Desperate Housewives.
As a husband, I would like.
As a hus-
I
I
watched
would like
Desperate
context on
Housewives.
this.
Tom is usually not the greatest husband. He'll like come home and be like, Lynette, like, well, let's go on this like vacation together, and I'm like, aw.
We hate Tom in this house.
But he's like horrible to her 90% of the time. But like anytime, I find like we do react naturally. We're like, oh my gosh, like he's being so sweet. No, he's just like being a human being, a nice human being at that point. You know what I mean? Or like,
What's next? Okay,
Men doing the dishes.
Let's play the game here. Bare minimum or princess treatment.
Ooh, I like this. This is gonna be fun. Let's do this.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll go back. I'll go back to the
So
four
we-
shot.
So do we have to agree? Us three have to make an agreement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Casey, pitch something, and we'll discuss.
We'll talk about it. This is now a dating show.
I like this. This is a great way for this.
This show is so
This
gone.
is a great penultimate podcast.
Okay,
Oh my
genuinely
God.
doing your dishes after you're done with them.
yeah, basic.
No, it's
basic.
bare minimum.
Yeah, bare
or whatever
minimum.
it is.
It is, but it's not to a lot of other people though.
Okay, but like that's just.
Well, I know it's
You
bare
say
minimum, but I
that.
also don't do it most of the time anyway. 'cause
Okay,
I'm tired.
okay.
I also live with my parents, but I still do the dishes when I'm
Yeah,
done
like
cleaning.
it might take a day, but like
Yeah.
They get
like,
done
sometimes stuff
eventually.
has
They
to
get
soak.
done eventually.
Yeah.
I
They get-
unloaded the dishwasher this morning.
Hey,
Good job, Phil.
Were you
Good
supposed
job.
to do it a couple days ago? Yeah, but it did get done.
no,
eventually.
I
I
wasn't-
did the
it was-
dishes this morning and yesterday morning.
Good
Whoa,
job.
like
Okay.
So
My
proud of you.
parents are gonna love this.
All right,
too.
next round.
yeah.
Okay, like you make a mess while eating at the table. You get up and leave it.
Wait,
So
so
I
like,
just put the dog on the table. And then
So I
the
like to
dog
love
will
that.
eat it up.
Like, you know,
I was gonna say
That's what we did. We had-
sometimes I low key just like wipe it off for my dog.
The speed at which I grab a napkin and wipe it up before my wife can ideally notice.
Yeah.
yeah, I think it depends on what kind of
Alex,
household. you're
Alex is in a
raised
very
into.
peculiar situation.
We had tacos.
Alex, blink twice if you're okay.
we had tacos for dinner last night, and instead of like putting the dishes in the dishwasher, we just gave them to the dog.
Tessa?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tessa.
Because apparently she's
You
been
fed the
li-
dog a plate?
No, not the plate. What was
I
left
know.
on the plate. Because
I know.
apparently she's been losing too much weight and she needs to eat more. So
Aw.
when
That makes sense.
now
though,
that we've
yeah.
been taking care of Tessa this week, my parents were like, she's got the all clear to eat whatever she wants.
Tessa's just like,
So she's just living life right now.
Casey
A lot
Freeman.
of these are like housewife things where like if it's a mother that's been at home with the kids all day, a lot of men don't pick up. they're like, oh, I'm so tired. Like I've been at work all day, and then it's just like I'm seeing it from outside perspective in like real life relationships too. And then they're like, "Oh, I'm so tired today," and they just think like women just don't do anything.
So,
all the time.
okay.
But yeah,
So I saw this Instagram reel a while ago that I feel like applies to this now.
oh, okay.
There's this reel that says like staying fit is hard, being overweight is hard. You have to choose your hard, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Both are difficult. Like staying at home sucks. Going to work sucks.
Mm-hmm.
They're both difficult jobs. Like I'm so tired of the idea of like, oh, one's easier than the other, because it really isn't. Is where I come down on that.
Depends on the house, I would say.
like the household kind of thing, or just
Yeah.
like yeah,
No, the structure of the house.
what the house looks
Is
like.
it a
Actually-
bungalow or is it a condo? let's get down.
How many-
Sometimes that does affect.
What's the
like,
foundation
how much
built
can you
out
argue
of?
when you know that
How much
like a wall's
concrete?
length there could be someone listening?
Yeah, you might.
Yeah, that's true. Casey Freeman, one more bare minimum princess treatment.
Okay,
and then,
okay, okay,
and then,
okay.
Make
and then
this
we'll
one
move on.
interesting.
I
Let's
guess
go.
just like
Let's get
make us
debating.
like actually like have to argue here.
Let's
yeah.
get debating.
I can't even think of this. Okay,
No pressure.
Zero at all actually.
I have no idea. It's a lot of it is just like cleaning up after yourself, and people just seem to not do it, or communication is just not there in a lot of relationships that I witness.
Are you big into gift giving?
I think I'm very into quality time, so I feel like it
Okay.
also a lot of it will come down to that, and then like I'll be like if I see somebody's in a relationship and like I guess their husband comes home and he's just like, oh no, I just want to go and sit at the TV, and she's like been waiting to hang out with him all day.
Yeah,
like
my wife and I just finished this book. We got it for our wedding. It's called the 5 Love Languages. Or
Yes,
whatever.
yeah.
And she's big on quality time as well.
I know I've always not known what my love language is, but I think it is quality time.
Yeah.
Because I will just sit with anybody and do anything when I want to spend time with them. That's what I want to do with them. Usually.
I'll try and spend time with my wife as much as I can, but there's also days where it's a random Wednesday. I'll go get flowers and a card and happy random I love you day kind of thing.
That's actually we're diving into this now.
Oh my goodness.
So that's McKenna's parents' rule is they don't do flowers on Valentine's Day or anything because
that's tacky.
They won't,
and it's so much more expensive.
Yes, yeah.
But the rule is each of them, both Christy or Big Kev, each have to buy them flowers on a random day at least once a year.
So just normalize it a little bit,
Yeah.
kind
That's
of,
fair.
rather than
And
Well,
but it's not allowed to be on Valentine's Day because A,
Yeah.
the flowers are 5 times the
No,
freaking
exactly.
price, and B,
Well, a lot of it's different
what
also
everyone
within
does.
the communication stuff. It's different within your own relationship. So
It's very hard. I'm older than you guys. I've also been single most of my life, so I feel I've just become so adapt to what I not necessarily what I want in a relationship, just what I'm going to be looking for and what I'm not looking for.
And
so.
ideally, that's what a lot of people do is they kind of spend time and figure out what they need and then try and go find that rather than stumbling through person by person and then just kind of
yeah. Relationship advice.
Can we get back to hockey?
Good show.
We have 18 minutes left, and so real quick, touching back on the Keith Pelley conversation,
just to double back.
Coast to coast.
So at this Pelley press conference, he.
How did we get to that?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Sure. You couldn't even script that, genuinely.
He called multiple NHL players by the wrong name.
Oh,
Devontae Smith-Pelly?
Michael Hage?
Oh yeah.
He said Michael Hagee.
Hagee.
But Devontae Smith-Pelly in 2018 was kind of the GOAT.
His own. There's also his Leafs prospect, Vinny Borghese. He called Vinny Borghini. So
debatably cool.
He's mixed. He's mashing other names into there.
So he's trying to seem like he knows what he's doing, and he very in fact doesn't. And the problem with this is that prior to the season, they had a president of hockey ops that would deal with all this kind of stuff. But now Keith Pelley has taken let's call it the corporate ideology to this company and just laid everyone off for the sake of, I can do that job. So now he watches over, I think, 7 or 8 different sports entities in MLSE himself. Mm-hmm. And it is going disastrously. And a lot of people in Toronto are up in arms about it. If you want to get a more Torontoized aspect, or at least perspective on this, there are multiple Overdrives, SDPN, 6 Arrow Show. Go watch those. They've been talking about it all week. But I just wanted to touch on this because, and we'll get into another topic real quick here, of how kind of ruthless NHL organizations are over the past week or so. Because Treliving was let go, Bruce Cassidy was let go, and then most recently Patrick Waugh was let go from the Islanders as head coach, and Pete DeBoer was brought in. And I don't remember correctly of where are the Islanders in the standings right now?
Outside looking in.
Why?
Because they went on a 4-game losing streak.
No, but why would you fire your head coach?
Because it's worked for Vegas.
If there's no push here.
Yeah.
Is there no chance, or is there an outside
No, they're 3 points back.
They also they have a chance. It's just not looking good anymore. But they also DeBoer's permanent now. Mm-hmm. He's not like Tortorella, which is 50-50. He doesn't come back.
How long was Patrick Waugh there for? A while though, wasn't he?
2 years.
Oh.
I thought it's closer to 3 or 4.
I was thinking it was a little bit.
Because I personally can't think of the coach name before him.
Buns McGee. I don't know. Let me see.
Buns McGee. Fair enough.
Coaches.
Buns McGee.
Real quick, since that dating conversation kind of ate up a lot of our time,
Okay,
a lot of our limited time already. Just a couple of topics to touch on before we jump to the PWHL and WHL. Miller, go ahead.
It was Barry Trotz from 2019 to 2022, then Lane Lambert 23-24, and then Patrick Waugh 24 to 26.
That's crazy.
It's only 2 years.
Okay.
They're just the
And I
life
would-
expectancy
yeah.
of an NHL coach is very short nowadays.
Yeah,
In
well,
the-
the longest
with the
is
teams.
John Cooper.
Yeah, and it was Sullivan up until last
My
year.
king.
And then
And
Ben,
Rod Brindamore,
I think-
I'm assuming.
well, isn't Martin? Isn't St. Louis one of the longest ones? He's been there like 3 years,
Yeah.
I think he's definitely top 10.
which is like kind of like it. So
It's crazy.
do you
they're
imagine
so
it's like
good so
Dan
easily.
Muse is like the first year. It's just like a weird part of the list.
Real quick, touching on some NHL headlines from the past week or so before we jump to the WHL and PWHL. Brent Burns played his 1,000th straight regular season game.
Impressive.
That is
The best abilities available.
incredible. On top of that, we've had three goalie fights this season.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I love that.
More of this, please.
So the
We
three
encourage
were Vasilevsky and
Swayman.
Swayman. This past week it was Sturkin and Markstrom, and the third was
All right, wait. Was there maybe 4? Did the Buffalo goalies in that Buffalo Tampa one?
game?
Did the Buffalo goalies fight that one?
I don't think so.
No. I just know there was a lot of fighting in that one.
I can't remember off the top of my head, but apparently there were 3, and which is most goalie fights since 03-04, according to I think a post by Gino Hart on Instagram. Anything else we wanted to mention before we jump to a different league?
Great handle.
Cool.
Ben
Casey,
Kindle was named the Pittsburgh
Yes,
Penguins Rookie of the
Alex.
Year.
Well,
Surprise, surprise.
Hi, Alex.
Yeah,
hi
that's
Casey,
Hi, Casey.
Casey Friedman.
Yeah.
Where were you and I on April 1st?
At the PWHL takeover. Tour.
How was your
oh
experience?
my God, same April Fools.
It was good. Why? What- how was your
I enjoyed it.
Okay.
I hated it, actually. It sucked.
It was a good time. So I ran into Casey.
Crowd looked cool.
At the I think the day before at the
the
practice and the
practices and
signings.
stuff, yeah.
So I got my jersey signed by 4 players. And originally, I showed up there and I watched practice and everything. Marek, I ran into women's coach Scott there.
I know. I saw it in the group
And
chat.
he actually spoke to me, which is off-putting because he never did that before.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to anymore.
So he was there to watch. And then after practice, I was hoping to get an Emily Clark signature because I have obviously the jersey I wanted to get signed by her, but also I pulled one of her Tim's cards this season as well. So I was hoping to get that signed as well. And then I go to the signing table and there are 3 players there, none of which are Emily Clark. I'm like, oh, beans, whatever. Brooke McQueeg, Fernuza Katarova, and Ronja Savalainen.
Those are some names.
Were the players at the table there.
Those are
And-
indeed some names.
Wow.
And after I get my jersey signed, I go to a table. I'm thinking, man, okay, so do I go to the arena tomorrow early and try and get a signature, or how do I play this?
You gotta find where the hotel
And
is.
then
Oh.
and then I'm sitting at the table.
That's what I do. That's
I-
how you meet the players.
and I
It's
see
different when a dude does it, I think.
yeah, yeah, like girl on guy, probably fine. Guy on girl, that'd be kind of weird.
That was how you should have worded it.
Yep.
For sure, Alex.
I would feel stalkerish if I did that way.
That wording was impeccable.
If I waited outside the charge bus.
I don't think any other words could have
No,
fit that
definitely
situation.
couldn't have said that
Absolutely
anyway,
not.
No,
any
I couldn't have
better.
said it.
Classic double standard. But I'm waiting outside the.
I can understand if this part gets cut from the podcast.
Okay.
Never. No cuts.
I'm waiting outside the arena there, and I'm waiting. I see a couple of players pass by from the exercise area, and then I see Emily Clark leave. I'm like, okay, it's now or never. So then
Shoot
I
your shot.
Yeah, exactly. Shoot is shoot. And I'm like,
Steph
hey,
Curry on the moon.
hey, sorry, would you mind signing the card and the jersey for me? She's, yep, absolutely. So I have an Emily Clark signed card and jersey. I had to spring on this mic here. I have an Emily Clark signed jersey and card, which is awesome. And then I went to the game. The game was, I would have liked to see a Charge win, obviously, but the atmosphere itself was amazing.
Yeah.
That's good.
16,150 people showed up.
That's impressive.
It's a lot of people.
And it was like a Wednesday, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a Wednesday.
I was looking though. I was like, because I was telling my roommate, I wasn't sure how it would be to maneuver there. I was imagining it was going to be packed, but it wasn't. It was actually very easy to maneuver around the saddle that night, and merch stands weren't actually that busy. And I got there at after 6. Usually I'm there at 5:30 for games, but then I did check the attendance for the Dallas game that I went to, and it was quite a bit more, of course. I don't know. I just would think a PWHL game would do a little bit better here.
I think that's pretty.
I think it is pretty good too. It's just like so hard to compare it to like, because who wants to watch the Flames? You know what I mean?
That is very true.
But I mean,
That's
like
just my
you
thing.
look at the attendance of Wranglers and Hitman games. And
Yeah.
it's like
Shattered.
I would also say the environment of PWHL is a lot like bigger when it comes to like the WNBA for like as a comparison.
Yeah.
I think the skill set of like
Yeah, that also like
comparing like PWHL players to NHL players, I think they are much closer.
Mm-hmm.
PW versus NHL than
Yeah.
WNBA to NBA players.
Yeah. Okay.
that's fair.
But yeah, it was a fun game.
Yeah.
It looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah, just to tie a bow on that whole conversation, the Scepters beat the Charge 2-1 in regulation, and I hope the Inferno come back because I would love to see that.
I'd be
Inferno
surprised
would
if
be
they
their
call it
team
the
name?
Inferno.
Me and,
I would be as well.
even when we're talking about team names, I think something with like Ember is kind of cool, like a play on like flames. But then
The Ember. Yeah, that'd
yeah,
be cool.
I don't know,
I
something like that. We were looking at magpies. I think that's just too big of a word.
Who is we?
Magpies?
Me and Eve.
Okay.
We were just like, I think she researched and people were projecting like the
feel like
magpies.
Magpies
For Edmonton
does-
also too.
Oh, for
though.
Edmonton.
But
Because like
so,
Magpies doesn't really fit into the environment of Flames and
or
Wranglers.
Spurs. I thought Spurs would be cool because that's
That's
like a
cool.
cowboy.
I feel like
boot, right?
if Dallas gets a PW team,
Yeah.
they could be the Spurs.
But yeah,
Spurs
just-
aren't necessarily like a good thing. They hurt the horses.
Was also the San Antonio Spurs.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
in
that too.
California, right?
San Antonio?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I believe it's Texas.
Am I
It
dumb?
is
It wasn't.
Texas.
It wasn't me this time.
Yeah.
What? How am I supposed to know that?
You get mad. You make fun of me when I don't understand geography.
But yours is like, where's Hawaii or something?
That's
No, that
not.
was JJ.
okay.
That was JJ.
Not-
I wasn't
Where's
there for that. I just
Honolulu?
heard
Let's.
about
Let's.
it.
I do not want my name associated. That I do in fact know
Was yours
where
like, where's
Hawaii.
Seattle?
I do know where Seattle is.
It
No,
was
it was a
under.
country.
yeah, it was
Like where's Portugal or something?
There's not
it
where's
was
Portugal.
something to that
It
effect.
Was
was
Spain or Portugal?
It was
definitely
It
something
was a
like that.
country. Phil Tremblay,
Alex Furco.
Don't-
you're pretty much closing us out here.
Oh,
defamation.
fair enough. Should I start with WHL or should I start with play hockey?
Start with your play hockey, and then we'll jump to WHL.
Play hockey sounds good. So last week we were talking about this tournament thing that I was doing play-by-play for, and how I was nervous for it, and it was like U9 hockey, but it wasn't just U9 hockey. It was U9, U12, U13, U14. So it was a lot of pretty good hockey, and those
Nice.
U14s were insane.
Yeah.
Like so good. So I learned like while I was doing it that this environment is kind of where like the cream of the crop of North America kind of get invited to come and play. So the guys that are like standing out there are the guys we're going to see in the WHL and the CHL.
And are they kids from everywhere put
Everywhere.
onto one team kind of thing?
Yeah,
Like
so
a showcase
It's kind of
almost?
mix and match. Yeah, it's a
Okay,
showcase. Obviously, they didn't do a very good job of like making the teams very even because Team White had a team in pretty much every single one of the finals and won 2, 3 of them. 3 of the 4 went to the same like color team. But it was impressive. There was one kid who just stands out in my mind. His name's Cruz Gerstenbuehler.
Oh.
This kid
I wonder
was
why he stands out.
so fast. And
He was cruising.
he was cruising. I called him a few of his shots. I called them cruise missiles.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's pretty
gosh.
good.
I like that actually.
But I had a lot of fun doing it actually. Kind of as soon as I walked in, I was like, okay, pressure's off. There was
Yes, yeah.
The organization was not very organized at the start, and then I don't know. I was like kind of stumbling through because they sent me the rosters like 2 days before, and then like no names on the jerseys, and just trying to just eyeball numbers. And I was like, okay, we're gonna try my best. Then everyone said I did great, so it's okay. But it was
As
fun.
soon as you hype Phil, he's like, "Oh, I'm fine now."
Yeah, yeah,
Basically,
literally.
yeah.
Then I'm just like, I literally just need a little bit of confirmation that I'm actually good at what I'm doing.
Did you run into a guy named Mark there?
oh, hi, Mark.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I just because I saw like your post or the post you were kind of tagged in about
Oh, is that guy's name Mark?
Mark Payne.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did meet him.
Yeah,
He gave me his card.
same. I just want to know if you want to touch base with him because he's been someone I've just seen kind of around general kind of hockey broadcast production
Yeah.
places
That's cool.
for
Yeah, he
years.
was he was doing play-by-play in one of the rinks as well. Another one of our Cougars
Is that his name?
play-by-play. Naomi was doing play-by-play, and yeah, we can cut that. Just kidding.
No,
he's not going to see it.
We don't cut things.
He's not going to see it.
Or is he?
But so
send
Naomi
it
was
to
out
him.
there doing play-by-play. Please don't. Naomi was out there doing play-by-play.
What was Naomi out there doing?
Play-by-play. And Anand was doing play-by-play as well. So it was a fun group. End of the weekend, Cole, who was running it, comes up to me. He's like, "Do you need like interchip hours?" And I was like, "Nope, I'm good." And that was a fun thing to say. So yeah,
And that was
good
a fun
time.
thing to
Good
say.
first kind of try at hockey play-by-play, and I did a pretty good job. Hitman,
Did you get Cole's last name real quick?
no.
Okay, never mind.
I can find it. We can do that after.
Yeah.
Hitman, on to round 2. Happy days. Big ol' sweep completed of the Verdun Wheat Kings.
Who play in Brandon?
No, they played in Verdun.
Yeah, but they typically play in Brandon.
Usually from Brandon, but then we're in Verdun.
Calgary Hitman from Calgary.
Against the Calgary Hitman of Calgary. Sweep Central in the first round. Excuse me, in the first round, Everett sweeps Portland, Kelowna sweeps Kamloops, Calgary sweeps Brandon, Near sweeps with Princess Albert and Red Deer, and Penticton and Seattle. I don't know. I forgot what the A stood for a sec.
Princess.
But looking good now, except not really, because now we have to play the Med Hat Tigers, who somehow, after losing Gavin McKenna, have gotten better.
Where is he?
Penn State.
No anymore. Wait, they gone.
Well, he wasn't.
He's gone? They got rid of him? Or he's
They got
done?
eliminated, so he's just.
Oh, okay.
He's still with the organization.
He is a
Well, now
future
what?
Calgary Flame, Vancouver Canuck.
He just waits to get drafted,
or
and then
who's
that's
third
it.
last?
pretty
The
much.
Rangers?
Chicago.
Chicago Blackhawk.
Woof.
Woof.
Those are actually kind of great places for him to go. He either goes with his cousin in Chicago, his hometown Vancouver, or
He's not from Vancouver, but okay.
where's he from?
He's from Yellowknife.
Right, I didn't know that. But he gets to go to Canada.
That's really
But
close to
he grew
Vancouver.
up as
You're
a
right.
he grew up as a Flames fan, so meant to be.
Geography.
Anyway,
You okay, Casey?
anyway, I made the reference.
I'm like 12.
We know. I made the reference earlier that I think this was the first time in the modern WHL stats era that all 4 game-winning goals in a playoff series were scored by the same individual.
That's incredible.
That's
That was
crazy.
Ethan Moore.
That's nuts.
2 of them being overtime heroes, and the others being in very tight battles. Game 4, it was we were sitting at the Cougars night gala, and I was checking the score, and it was 2-0 Brandon or Verdun. And then I was like, uh-oh, we're not going to sweep. Then the ceremony starts. We come out, and I check it out, and I'm like, oh, we took it 4-2. Awesome. Went to talk with Buenaventura about that real quick, and he was pretty excited about it as well. Sweep City. And now we got to move on and figure out how to play Medicine Hat, who have been like one of the most dominant teams in the WHL in the last little bit. Everett's looking really good too, but we don't have to worry about that unless we make the finals. It would be very, very awesome if Calgary can knock down Medicine Hat.
Do the
With
Tigers
this
have
team-
home ice advantage?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
So they start there?
They start in Medicine Hat this weekend.
The Medicine Hat Tigers from Medicine Hat.
Yeah, and then the games are at the Saddle Dome Monday and Wednesday. I will be there
Let's
on
go!
the Monday.
Where are you Wednesday?
Pinball.
Oh, wait, I'm going to Olive Garden on Monday.
Poggers.
Mine and Brennan's last dinner.
Fair.
Aw.
Or last supper. I messed that up.
Okay, don't say that.
It was our last supper.
Anyway, so that's how we're looking. I'm pretty stoked on this team. I think that's the general vibe with this team in general. I had dinner at Christy and Big Kev's, and a few of the
Big Kev.
players were there. Molgachev was there. Lodwick was there.
I saw Big Kev at the
Hunter.
PWHL game.
Oh yeah,
He was just giving all these kids popcorn.
yeah. There was a lot of Heroes kids.
I loved it. So, yeah, they were
A lot
in
of
the
the
section
Heroes
right
girls
beside
went,
us.
which was awesome.
Sorry.
But I'm pretty stoked on this team because after losing like a lot of capital to aging out and then Ben being gone, even just winning a game or two here in this series against Medicine Hat would be pretty
Oh, I thought you
good.
were gonna say like with Ben being on. I was just hoping that him would like win a game.
Yeah.
I thought that's where you were going.
I definitely didn't think this team was going to be as strong as they were showing to be. Like a sweep over Brandon was crazy.
There were so many
And now
sweeps in
I-
that first round too.
I know. I just listed them all.
Dude, nuts. Wow. Sorry, I'm so tired.
Fair enough. Anyway,
Dude, nuts.
Nuts.
that's all I got. Go him and go. Choo choo
Brilliant.
train. Let's
That
do it.
takes us right to the end of the show here. We'll see you
Look at that
guys.
timing.
We'll
Nailed
see you
it.
guys next week.
See, I
Real
just need to
quick,
put a little bit extra dialogue.
say this on your outro. A or B, Phil Tremblay.
A or B?
A or B? Pick A or B.
A.
Marek Robinson.
A.
Casey Freeman.
B.
All right. Duly noted. That is something that I'll keep in mind for next week. Alex Fergus, Phil Trombley, Marek Robinson, and Casey Freeman. We will see you guys next week. Whatever league you watch, as always, enjoy the hockey. See you then.
What decision did we just make?